your domino could blow this thing completely up if you choose, or Clemson chooses to tap out of the ACC at some point. And I understand there's television rights and things that make my eyes glaze over, and I'm sure my listeners and viewers, as well as your eyes glaze over as well. But if Clemson decides to move on and join another conference, that would speed this process up, I think, considerably. Notre Dame's another one, and you guys play each other. By the way, get ready for these questions that week leading up to that game too, Dabo Swinney. But how active is Clemson on that front right now? Can you share with us?
Oh man, I have no idea. I leave that up to the people that are involved. Man, we've been a charter member of the ACC for a long time. You know, we got a great league. Yeah, there's some complications. There's some challenges. But again, I think ultimately it's going to all be driven by a group of people that eventually will get in a room together and put all feelings aside and do what's best for college football. I think ultimately we'll get there. And I think things where we are right now is probably going to be very different in a couple of years. And we'll probably looking back at today and go, well, I thought this was going to happen, and it didn't. So I don't know about all that stuff. I just know that, you know, my job is to have our team ready and to make sure that we have a program that, you know, is a model program in college football, and that's what we're going to continue to do, whether we're in the ACC, the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, the Pac, whatever, or the New World College Football League. I have no idea. Man, we're going to Clemson is a special place and going to always be a special place, and it'll always be one of those programs that's going to, you know, have a seat at the table.
Do you like the 12-team playoff idea that was forwarded and apparently approved? Do you like that, Coach?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm a traditional college guy, and you know, I'll be honest with you, I like the BCS. I thought that was just fine, and
wow.
the 4 was just fine.
You like the computers? You like the computers and the slide rule and all those? You like that? I couldn't figure it out.
I just think that. Well, I think with the governance structure, that's one of the reasons why I think there needs to be a new governance structure, because having a tournament with 131 teams, you know, for football, because football is really not a tournament sport.
Yes.
And you know, I think it waters it down, and that's another reason why I think if expansion is what we want, then there has to be some change there. You know, the NFL there's a reason why they have 32 teams, you know, and so it is what it is. People want that, and there's some consequences that will come with that. I think it's going to be great. People love college football, you know, and people think that more is better, and maybe that will be the case, and a lot of people can debate. But there will be some consequences with that when it comes to, you know, maybe some you know, in-season type of things. But I'm excited about it, and you know, because again, we all knew this was coming, so the sooner the better, you know, because then we can move on and focus on, you know, what we got to do to manage getting our teams ready, and what's the calendar going to look like, how do we, you know, prepare, all those things, because there'll be a lot of change that will come with a 12-team playoff. So it'll certainly create more access for more teams, but you know, we'll be ready and willing here to participate in however it shakes out.
Before I let you
12 or 8 or 16 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.